So, you've met someone special in Cambodia, or maybe you're planning a future there. You're in love, or at least curious. But before you tie the knot, slow down. Because getting married in Cambodia is not as simple as showing up with a ring and saying, "I do." This is everything you need to know before marrying in Cambodia. Let's dive in. Before you even think about marrying in Cambodia, there are several things you must understand. Marriage isn't just a romantic decision, it's also a legal and cultural commitment. And in Cambodia, the process is far more structured than many people realize. While stories of foreigners marrying locals might sound simple, the truth is, you can't just show up, fall in love, and get married the next day. There are age restrictions, income requirements, and strict documentation processes that must be respected. If you want to marry in Cambodia, you need to be informed and prepared. Let's start with the legal age and financial requirements. First, let us clear this often repeated old information. You hear that, as a foreigner, particularly a foreign man wishing to marry a Cambodian woman, you must be at least 50 years old. This rule, introduced by the Cambodian government in 2011, was designed to prevent the exploitation of young Cambodian women. While this may sound harsh, it was rooted in real social concerns. But that restriction has been lifted in 2018. So, yes, you can marry in Cambodia even if you are over 50. However, the income requirement still stands. All foreign men marrying Cambodians in Cambodia need to show proof of at least $2,500 per month. So income verification is another major step in the process. You'll need to prove your financial stability with recent bank statements, proof of employment or retirement income, or asset records. Authorities want to ensure that foreigners can financially support their Cambodian spouses and any future family. Embassies may be asked to verify your financial situation through formal letters. Without clear financial evidence, your application will likely be rejected. This isn't just bureaucracy. It's part of the country's strategy to ensure that marriages are based on genuine intentions and not desperation or manipulation. Background checks are also a requirement. Cambodian officials will ask for a criminal background report from your country of origin. This report must be recent, translated into Khmer, and officially certified. If you've been convicted of crimes involving violence, sexual misconduct, or trafficking, you can expect your application to be denied. Even minor offenses might trigger additional scrutiny. In some cases, your embassy will also need to certify your clean record. If your record is clean, great. But if not, don't try to hide it. Attempting to deceive Cambodian authorities is a serious mistake that can lead to deportation or permanent bans. Once your documents are ready, you'll need to submit them to both the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the local commune office in your partner's hometown. You'll be asked for a range of documents: a valid passport, a birth certificate, your certificate of single status, your criminal background report, proof of income, and sometimes a health certificate. All of these must be translated into Khmer, and some must be notarized or legalized. Missing even one requirement can cause delays or rejection. Marriage in Cambodia is not just a legal process, it's also a cultural one. Unlike in some Western countries where marriage is a private matter between two people, Cambodian marriages usually involve the extended family and the local community. When you marry a Cambodian woman, you are often expected to be part of her family and community, participate in family gatherings, and respect their customs and beliefs. You might even be expected to contribute a symbolic dowry or attend traditional ceremonies before or after the legal registration. It's also important to understand that a wedding ceremony, whether religious or cultural, is not legally recognized in Cambodia unless it's registered with the civil authorities. Many foreigners make the mistake of thinking that a blessing in a pagoda or a big celebration with family counts as a legal marriage. It doesn't. Only the documents issued by the government after proper registration will make your marriage official in the eyes of Cambodian law. So, no matter how beautiful the ceremony is, don't skip the paperwork. The process is not quick. Depending on your documents and where your partner lives, it can take weeks or even months to complete everything. Expect delays, extra interviews, and requests for more paperwork. Some communes are faster and more experienced with foreign marriages, but others may be more conservative or cautious, especially in rural areas. The best advice: be patient and respectful. Trying to bribe officials or use shortcuts is a terrible idea. Not only is it illegal, but it also risks your future in Cambodia. If caught, you can be fined, deported, or even blacklisted from re-entering the country. You might also harm your partner's reputation and make things worse for other foreigners trying to follow the law. Do not treat the system as something to cheat. Treat it as something to engage with honestly. Now let's talk about life after the wedding. If you've registered your marriage legally, you may be eligible for a spousal visa or even long-term residency. A Cambodian spouse can sponsor you for extended stay permits, and over time, you might apply for naturalization if you meet the criteria. However, this doesn't happen automatically. You'll still need to apply, pay the appropriate fees, and renew your documents regularly. It's not just about marriage, it's about showing that you want to be part of the country in a respectful, law-abiding way. Daily life with a Cambodian spouse can be incredibly rewarding, but it comes with expectations. Cambodian culture places a high value on family life, modesty, and emotional maturity. Your spouse might expect you to be involved in extended family decisions. Take part in religious or cultural traditions, and raise children in a more traditional environment. This is not about control, it's about belonging. If you're serious about building a future, these are important things to embrace, not resist. So, is it worth it? If you're in love, willing to integrate into a new culture, then prepared to follow the law, then yes, it can be deeply fulfilling. But if you're looking for shortcuts or treating marriage like a visa strategy or escape plan, then Cambodia is not for you. The country is still developing its legal systems and protections, and it takes these things seriously. Respect is non-negotiable. In summary, marrying in Cambodia is absolutely possible for foreigners, but it requires preparation, patience, and integrity. You'll need to meet all, including income requirements, submit clean documentation, respect local culture, and go through the official legal process. If you do that, not only will you build a strong foundation for your marriage, but you'll also earn the respect of your new community. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below or share your own experience. Like and subscribe for more real talk on love, life, and living in Asia. Escapades Asia, for men who travel deeper.